DNA experts have dropped some bombshell. His name is Mamshedi Maseta, DNA expert. He's like, you know what? There is no DNA that links any of these accused with this incident. Wait. I know. You kind of ask yourself a question and say, oh, Bongs, what are you saying? What do you mean? Listen. They did the DNA swaps, even in Meyiwa, right? They did not find anything. They took the hat that was found on the floor. They did not find anything, right? They took the crutches. They were trying to find some DNA. They did not find anything. Now, let me remind you, according to the same expert, he says, your hair is part of your DNA. Your sweat is part of your DNA, right? So, in this case, look, you remember most, we were told that how they were busy using Tumelo's crutches to beat the intruders, right? But the DNA found nothing matching, right? Among the people that were in that house, among the accused there is nothing that links them to this case. Then I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. Okay. So he goes on to count numerous things and items that were used. Trying to find DNA, like they could not find a DNA, right? There's nothing that links these people to this crime. And I said it, and I tweeted, and I say, from what we know, even a foolish person now that we can all tell that there is nothing that links these 5 men with this, with the death of Senzo'S. So why do we keep having them there? You know what I'm saying? It's just bothering us. But despite this bothering us, we need to talk about it anyway. So that is exactly what I'm about to do, provided that you are interested. If you are interested, then please stick around. As you stick around, there is one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you do comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of these nice things, guys? Well, you need to do it because if you like the video, take it to 1,000 likes. If you comment, if you watch this video until the end, if you watch the ads, if you share this video, it tells the algorithm that people likes this video. Therefore, we need to promote this video. It forces the algorithm to promote this video to more people. The power is in your hands. Hey, guys. I've got great news. I've got some announcements. So let me just pass through this one. So the DNA expert, look, he's a senior officer. He's a senior forensic officer with a science laboratory. Look, in the science laboratory in the police department. Now, this guy is quite educated. Don't take him for granted, right? He works in the biology unit, a forensic science laboratory from March 2002 up until 2007. He then returned to the same laboratory in 2018. Now I'm just giving you some things there. There are things that he said which I don't think it adds any value, such as how your DNA is composed, where to find your DNA. I don't think that is actually something that people will care about in this channel. What people want to know is, accused number 1 to 5, are they linked to this case or not? If they are not linked to this case, period, we're done. We move on. So that is what I'm about to focus on. But let me start with this announcement. Great news, guys, is that I have finally found a person that has agreed to come and assist me in this YouTube channel. Remember that I keep saying to you guys, please keep commenting. It just helps the algorithm and push the videos. But then I said to you guys, I value your comments. I want to respond to your comments, right? But the workload is too much now. So I have finally agreed with one lady, but I wouldn't allow a lady to come and work with me alone. She needs to feel safe. So I'm still working on getting a second person as well, right? That will come into my environment as well. So at least if I can get another person, so at least we are 3 in that room Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm just creating that environment for her as well. So I've already agreed with one person. So it means that in terms of research and all the stuff, now things are going to be easier. So we're going to now respond to your comments. The last announcement that I want from you guys, please, guys, there's this advocate that I'm looking for. He's in my comment section below. Please, guys, help me find this advocate. We need to talk with this advocate. This advocate is doing some incredible job. So I need to connect with that advocate. But again, let's continue here. So this guy tells us that the DNA is found in a cell throughout the body, which is I'm just reading so that I can show you that I do have this information here, but it's not necessary that I can just go through all these things. The degree, he got an ABS degree in 2000 and honors in 2001. He undergo the training of the DNA techniques. You know what I'm saying? He's trained. He's just giving us all those things. I am more keen into whether or not accused number 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, are they linked to this case or not? So he did some swaps. I think, yeah, that is where we are. So now he says, there were some swaps that were, look, on the door swap room, look, which is written room 1. It is a touch DNA. The result matched G. Kumalo, which is Gladys Kumalo. The second swap from another door angle also matched G. Kumalo, which makes sense. She used to stay there, right? But please don't you dare running, because this is where we will find our look, what we are here for, right? The right and the left swaps, so those swaps were taken from the deceased, matches a reference sample of the deceased, right? The blood of the kitchen and all the stuff, swaps were taken from there, from the toilet, and got a female DNA, but it didn't match any of the females from the reference samples. So it means now here again, they said that there was a DNA of a female individuals that was found in this, look, one of what is it? Was it the toilet or what? And that person is not among the reference here. It's just to say they're given Kelly Kumalo, Zandi Kumalo, Makumalo, I forgot the other, Tumelo Mtogo, Longwe, yes. When he says references, he means those people. So as he was checking his the DNA could not match any of those people. That means any of those reference, right? So there's a person who would have been probably there either day before, touched somewhere where it was not touched by anybody else. I don't know. Or we can speculate and say it could be Umapiri because she was in the house, right? So, do you get what I'm saying? This unidentified individual here could be Mapiri. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because she was never given her as a reference. So, yeah, the door swap, they match Makumalo. And then they did a swap on a Henneken, match that of I think it matched Meyewa. Then again, do you remember this the head that became a topic in court, the brim and blah blah blah? Do you remember that one? Then we got into that. We were privileged now to know that okay, that head, there was no DNA. They said this is interesting. There is a look button, then there is a Scotch head. The result exclude all the suspect. Remember, from what we know, guys, this is so interesting, and this is where this is so key, very, very important, right? Please pay attention to this. We were told that one of the suspect was wearing this head, right? Now, from what we know, and they have been saying that it is suspect accused number 3, and I forgot with Ntans, right? So they were saying one of those people were wearing that, and I'm saying to you guys, this DNA expert said, look, you know, when I'm sweating here, you could find my DNA here, but in this head, there's no DNA that matches any of the suspect. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I'm saying to you guys, there is no DNA that links to any of the suspect. That means that head does not belong to any of the people that we have on the stand. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So why are they there? Why are they in that box? I don't get it. And I don't understand because the DNA does not match them. Who is the owner of that hat? Okay? Then there was a DNA that was taken from the jacket of Mbata, which matched the DNA. Their DNA. Another jacket was there was no DNA. Also, the crutches and all the stuff. Okay, we'll get into this one as well. Now they get into the kitchen and they were trying to check the DNA, toilet, and all the stuff, which was quite interesting from the kitchen. But then they say swap from Smirnoff can, it matches Uzandi Kumalo from Heineken swap matched the disease. So meaning to say, Zandi Kumalo was drinking Smirnoff Guarana, and the deceased, being Senzo'S, was drinking Heineken. Do you get a point? Now that is what the DNA is seeking to confirm. The DNA forensic expert was basically confirming that to say, oh yes, this matched this, and this matched this, and this matched that, which was quite interesting, quite informative, but I was not happy with it from the beginning to say, in the beginning, this information, he did this, the composition of DNA and all the stuff. We don't want to know that. This is the information we want to know, right? And then they say, Thokoza Sithwala is excluded from the samples. Kelly Khumalo is also excluded from the samples. Tumelo Madlala also excluded from the samples. Longo Twala is also excluded from the samples. Zandi Khumalo is included in the Smirnoff 1818, like I've already told you, right? Gladys is also included in the swap from the toilet handle. That means he did touch the door, right? I've already touched the Scotch head, right? Now comes this another interesting information as well. The Crutches, there was not enough DNA. There was no DNA on the Crutches. Remember, the Crutches are the ones that they were used to hit the suspect. But the forensic DNA expert says, nope, there is nothing that link all the suspects into all of this. Then I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. The head does not match them. The cans does not match any of them. Nothing matches them in that house. The door handle does not match them. Nothing matches them. But we're supposed to believe that these are the right people for this. What is going on here? You know what I'm saying? What is actually going on? We've been telling you the truth. And the truth is, release those 5 men. They know nothing about the death of Senzo'S. They might have been implicated or they might have been guilty in any crime, but this one, no. Okay, look from the TV stand as well. Oh, but again, Meyiwa is included in the swap from the Heineken can, from the Heineken can be and the swap from the TV stand and from the local swap. I think I confused the Heineken part here, right? And from the swap that was done on the on the wall tile as well. Senzo'S DNA did not match any of those things, right? Okay, I think those were the highlights in terms of the DNA. Sorry, guys, in terms of the DNA, to say who does it matches and who does it, whom it doesn't match, right? I'm just checking some. Sorry, guys, I'm just checking some of the things that I might have excluded here. Then this guy says Mapisa accused number 4 is excluded from all the swaps. Fisogu Hlantuli accused number 5 is excluded from all the swap. Muzintanze accused number 1 is excluded from all the swaps. That is when now he was dealing with all the accused. Let me repeat this. He said that. Let me repeat this. The forensic DNA expert said Mapisa, accused number 4, is excluded from all the swaps. Fisogu Hlantuli, accused number 5, is excluded from all the samples. Moses Biya, accused number 1, is excluded from all the samples. So, in other words, there is no DNA that links all these accused to this crime scene. Why are they there? Why are we having them in that box? I don't get it. I don't understand that. This is from a forensic DNA expert. He continues to say. So we're left with accused number 2 and accused number 2 and what? Those are the people that we are left with, but I doubt there will be found. There will be any DNA that will be found on them. So on the head, there was nothing. On the kitchen, okay, yeah, on the kitchen, there's nothing as well. So yeah, I'm gonna end here. That is exactly what I found it to be quite important. And what I found to be very much important here is the fact that there is nothing that links all these 5 suspects to this, right? Let me remind you, in case you have forgotten, it's not the first time we hear from experts that, or from people in good authority, that there's nothing that links this. You will remember that accused number 3, DNA was done, or look, it was not done on the gun. And also, as they were checking the bullet, I think it's Masondo who said there is nothing that links the gun that accused number 2 allegedly used in this case, is alleged to have been used in the death of Senzo, which is a 9mm. There's nothing that links that gun to to that crime scene, right? There's nothing, zero. Now, you talk about the samples. There's nothing that links him again with this, but we suppose for some strange reasons to believe that these are the right people. Come on, guys. Everybody that thinks that, or everybody that believes that these are the right people, you are disrespecting our intellectual capacity. We have intellectual capacity to comprehend, and we are using it in the right way. And in this case, we are saying these people, they have nothing to do with this case. Probably they might have committed crime somewhere else. They might have been guilty of crime somewhere else, but this one, please find us the right people. We actually know the right people. The ones that are being shielded from these things, we know them, right? Please give us the right people. Not these people, these things of belittling our intellectual capacity by bringing wrong people. You're busy shoving them into into us. We keep telling people these are not the killers of Senzo Meyiwa. We want the real. If now you don't believe that these are not the real killers of Senzo Meyiwa, then there's nothing else that's going to convince you. Even if we were to bring an expert from an FBI in America, you will not be convinced. But right now, I am telling you this. There is nothing that links accused number 3. All the accused in this case. Therefore, please, stop wasting our time. Please, please. Guys, I'll see you on the next video. But until then, please take care.